Hey, Creative Writing 2. The day today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. And what I want to talk about today is going to be the calendars. So, as you know, Creative Writing 2 is pretty self-monitored, pretty autonomous in terms of like you are designing a project and you are figuring out what your timeline is going to be. I do have certain deadlines for you, but otherwise, you are meeting those deadlines and creating the schedule for yourself. Especially in this virtual setting, it's super important that you are as disciplined with your own schedule as possible and really setting yourself up for success. All right. I love everybody's project plan so far. The proposals I've received are great. They're all very different. I'm really excited for you guys to do something that you want to do. And so help yourself be successful, because for once you get to actually write what you want to write and do something that maybe you've wanted to do for a long time. So I'm just going to briefly explain what I expect from these calendars. Uh, Again, please be flexible with me. I am figuring out how to do this project from a distance, and I think this is going to work. If you have questions, though, just shoot me an email. All right. So this is the Creative Writing 2 writing calendar. Once you've submitted your proposal and discussed next steps with me, which I gave everybody feedback on their proposals, now you're going to use the calendar below to map out your writing process and your own deadlines. Notice the weeks that is not true. All right, and I'm going to delete that. All right, so pretty straightforward. I tried to simplify this as much as I can because we already lost weeks because of the week after spring break and just kind of getting used to virtual learning. We have less time to do this project than usual, so I've cut a couple of things, but I'm hoping that this feels fair to you. Again, shoot me an email. All right, so this calendar begins next week. On Monday, the calendar are due. All right. So anything that is a due date is in bold. And if it's my due date, it's marked in yellow. So what I did is after a little messing around, I decided that all of your deadlines are going to fall on Fridays. I think it'll be easier for you to manage that. And then it gives me time to get the feedback back to you when it's not all over the place. So Lit reflection number 1, so your first response to your first choice text is going to be due on Friday, May 1st. The following Friday will be the first project check, so your first submission of the writing that you've done so far for the proposal that you've designed. The next Friday is lit reflection number 2. The Friday after that is project check number 2. And the Friday after that is lit reflection number 3. All right. So that's pretty straightforward. The submission is switching between the 2 different projects that you are doing right now, and then you are meeting these different deadlines that you set. So for instance, if you've decided that by the first time that I look at your project, you will have 10 pages done or 2 poems written or 10 minutes of your screenplay written, that's what I should see that day. Okay, so you're going to submit your calendars to me, and I'm going to also be monitoring that you're following your own, your plan. This is your plan that you've created. Okay, so am I going to dock you if you send me 2 poems and you were supposed to send me 3? No. Am I going to check in with you though and see how we can improve your writing process? Yes. All right. So what I expect to see in these blank spaces are your own projects. So maybe on Wednesday you say, write for 30 minutes. All right, and you want to have your exposition done. Okay, whatever that means to you, that's what I want you to do. I want you to create that plan for yourself and just pay attention to what my deadlines are. Finally, in June, when we hit the end of school, doesn't it? It's coming so quick. Okay. First week of June, to my seniors, this is your last day. So your projects are due on that day. Sorry, but that's just fact. If you want to send them to me later, feel free. I just figure you want to like go. Okay, so you do you, but know that this is what I'm putting for you because that's your last day. Everybody else, your final projects are due the Monday of the last week of school. We are not going to be having CSAs, so I just expect to receive a project. Okay, I feel like I rambled, but whatever, that's what I do. All right, so this is what we are going to do. You are going to have work time today to do this. You have a work day tomorrow to do this, and they are due on Monday. And then you just start working, everybody. You are reading and you are writing, following your schedule, meeting my deadlines. That's it. That's creative writing too. Is that not the craziest thing? Okay. All right. Email me with questions. I miss you. I'm so excited to read your writing. It's been impressive thus far. It'd be great. Have a lovely weekend. Okay.